Hi guys, so today I am showing you my first attempt at some 3D designs using Sissi's flubber. So we're starting off, I missed the shade, is it Blissfully Yours or something like that? This lovely really light lilac colour from Madam Glam. So we're going to do 2 coats of that, I think, yeah. And then we're going to use a base coat because I'm going to sugar some glitter on top of that uncured layer. So we've got World of Glitters. I think it's Tahiti, Manila, and Mallorca. I don't know. I think I decided on Tahiti and Mallorca or Mallorca. I don't know. So we're just gonna sugar that on top of the uncured layer. It's such a pretty colour, this one. This design is inspired by, who is it? Stick It to Them Nails. I've seen on there. Oh, it is such a pretty sort of design, and so I decided to turn mine into an Ursula inspired nail design, seen as the new Little Mermaid is coming out very soon, and that is one of my all-time favourites. So wait, I'm just combining the glitter just because I wanted like a two-tone sort of shade there. So just going to tap off the excess there, and then that is going to go in the lamp. And look, glitter disaster of 2023. These trays are an absolute lifesaver because I could literally just pour that on there. Now I should be using gloves for this. Do not do as I do. So I'm just sort of tapping down to see if there's any sort of bumps there. We're going to go over with a base coat to encapsulate that glitter inside. So there we go. And then what we'll do once that's cured is buff it a little bit so that the uneven little bumps are filed out there. So I don't know if I've already buffed it there, I think possibly, and then gone over with another layer of base coat. So this is the flubber from Sissi. I don't know how you say the name. But it is so easy to work with. So I'm just using, because you don't need loads. So these are going to be sort of tentacles. So look at that. So easy to just mould and then place on the nail like so. So then I'm going to use my little silicone tool to sort of mould it into the shape that I want it to be in there. And there we have the first tentacle. And I think I cured that for about 2 minutes just because I wanted to double cure it to make sure. I think it said 60 seconds on the pot, but especially we just like to just double check so you can see how 3D it is there. I've gone off shot there. Pop that in the lamp. So while that's in the lamp, we'll get our next tentacle ready. So I'm just scooping off what's on the lid there. I'm definitely going to get a bigger pot of this next time, but I mean this little pot was like looks like there's plenty in it. And I actually get 2 tentacles out of this one because it's sort of, I used a little bit too much. Faffing about now. So, and then I'm going to do one coming from the other side, just at the bottom of this nail, just with that remaining little bit of flubber. I mean, what a cute name. So yeah, we're just going to pop that on where we want it, and then use the silicone tool to manipulate it. And then, because obviously you don't need to flash cure this, because I mean, you can see how solid it is, like, and non-movable, like a gel polish would just sort of might run a little bit if you didn't cure it in between. So then I'm going to paint this. It's fully cured now, and I'm going to go over with that black gel polish here from Beetles gel polish. So we're just going to get all of the little bits there. I feel like I wish I'd done this as my next set of nails, just because I really loved how it turned out in the end. I'm currently doing a Moana set for my next nails, but I've not had a lot of time, so I haven't had a chance to video it. But I mean, if you guys like it in the end, I can always do another few nails for a video. Just let me know. So I think I end up doing about 2 coats of black on each of the tentacles, just to make sure that it was all covered. So we'll cure that in the lamp for its normal time. So they've all had 2 coats of that black gel polish. Now, the design I saw from Stick It To Them Nails had a matte top coat on the tentacles. Like, well, they weren't tentacles on hers, but it was just sort of part of her, like, I think it was inspired by a necklace or something. And I didn't like how it turned out in the end on mine, because obviously at the minute I'm going through the little bits with a shiny no wipe top coat, because I'm going to matte. I was thinking that I was going to matte top coat the tentacles. So really, I could have just done with it with a normal brush here, but never mind. We live and we learn, don't we? So I'm just going in and round all the little bits. Cure that. And then I do show you what it looks like matte. So, I mean, obviously you can make your own mind up. So I'm using the Urban Graffiti top coats at the minute. So we're just gonna pop this over the top of it, making sure you get all the black bits, which of course doesn't matter if you're going to change your mind to go shiny anyway. I think we've got all the bits, and this is what it looks like matte. See, I thought it looked a lot better shiny, so I went back over. I was like, I don't like this. I think I do prefer shiny a lot of the times. So, see, to me, it looks much better shiny. Much better. So this second nail, we've done exactly the same base coat, and we're going to do exactly the same glitter on top as well. So we're putting that base coat on top of that Blissfully Yours Madame Glam polish, and then we're just going to sugar the beautiful purple glitter. I'm going to have to order some more from this website, because look at that, they're just so nice. I think I used the same combination again, Tahiti and Mallorca. See, sometimes I think it's easier to hold the nail. Sometimes it's sort of just because trying to get, you know, the nail out of the tray without then like getting your finger on the uncured gel. And so now we're going in with that one, the darker sort of purple. It was much easier to hold it when it was on top of this little stand, and then pop it in the lamp like that. Love these little trays, such a lifesaver. Don't waste any glitter, because why would we waste glitter? So we're just going to pat down all the little stray rogue pieces of glitter that didn't want to be on the nail. And then we've cured that for 60 seconds. We're going to go over it with the base coat to encapsulate that glitter inside. Oh, it's bank holiday and I'm at work, and this, it's been like the worst morning ever. The worst morning. Everything's just gone wrong. So I've buffed that and done another layer, I believe, of base coat, just to make it sort of straight, no bumps. So this, we're going to do sort of like see a little bit more of the tentacle, so it's sort of like maybe like a front facing angle, so you're going to see like the little suckers on the tentacle. So it just needs to be a bit thicker at the top this time, which is actually more easy to work with when it's on the nail, just because you can sort of press it down into shape once. So I'm just pressing it so that it's wider at the top there, and it sort of goes narrower as it goes down. You'll see what I mean when I get to the finished sort of article. So we're just moulding the sides to make it how we want it. It's not as thick like 3D as the other ones, but just because I've squashed that top bit, but you can still see it's obviously 3D. It's really cool though. I'm going on a cruise, and I think I might do Little Mermaid nails and do a couple of these. Have an Ursula hand. So we're going over with that black again. Not all of it, because like I said, it's sort of more of, you see more of the different colours on this one. So sort of going down the side of this tentacle with the black. And then more, I think we do cover, you know, just sort of how the tentacle falls, so it covers more of the bottom bit than it does at the top with black. And then we've got different purples to use for her iconic tentacle colours. So there's the black. And we're going to cure that when I've stopped faffing. Still faffing. Still faffing. Oh, just can't help myself. There we go, I've cured it. So we're using those two purple shades from Beetles gel polish. So it's sort of the lighter purple as the main sort of bulk of the tentacle here. I wish I could speed this up a little bit more. It's hard when you do it on your phone. It like only lets you speed it up like ×2, whereas if you did it on your laptop, it lets you speed it up. I think it's like 8 times faster, but I still want you to see it, obviously, but Sometimes I just feel like I'm waffling. So there's that nice little purple shade. So we're going to go in with that darker purple there to do the little suckers. So I was looking at an image of Ursula, but I mean, really, it doesn't need to be perfect, does it? It just needs to be look like an octopus tentacle, really, doesn't it? So I didn't do loads. And I do 2 coats, I think, of that purple just to make it stand out a bit more. Because one sort of wasn't really standing out as much. And then you want your, like, really thin... So I got the wrong one out there, the detailer brush. So this is my Nailed It by Chelsea one here. And I've just mixed a little bit of white into that lighter shade of purple, just to sort of go around, just to give a little bit more dimension to... This seemed to go like a complete disaster, but just because the bloody gel, beads of gel on the brush. Oh, like I was trying to make sure, damn beads. I was trying to make sure that it was all on the brush, like, evenly, but it just never happens, and it gets so annoying. So we just... I think in the end I stopped filming this bit because it just gets on my nerves so much. I'm like, God. And fluff. Always fluff. So you can see what I'm doing anyway, can't you, if I do this? So I'm just going round them just to give them a little bit more dimension here. See, look, I've done it like... And I'm going round them again, I think, just to... I don't think 1 coat was enough for it to stand out. Oh, and I'd done a bit too much there. So I do go back and edit that. Honestly, I was getting so fed up at this point here. So, I don't know. Shall I just let you watch? I was getting so annoyed. So yeah, I think I'm going in with the darker one now just to sort of even it out a little bit. But look how this turned out. I'm really, really pleased with how that turned out. I love this. Now, I thought it would be better, actually, even though I'm going over all of the design with shiny top coat, to still do it separately, just because I didn't want to just, like, I don't know, merge the two together. So I've just done it this way with a little brush and then going over the tentacle, rather than just going over with the big bottle brush and just... And it's got a little bit of shimmer in that. It didn't mean to, but I mean, it looks nice. So there's the finished tentacle nail. I was really pleased, really pleased with Sissi flubber. Anyway, totally recommend. I wonder if it's called Sissi or is it Sissi? I don't know. So we're starting off with the same again, the colour and the glitter. And I think I may have already had a stamping disaster of 2023, but actually this one was way worse. I just wanted to do an extra nail. Not just the 3D stuff, so I just wanted to try out some new stamping plates and... So yeah, that handy little glitter tray, love it. So we'll pop that in the lap. Once we've flattened out the rogue pieces of glitter. So in the lamp you go. Base coat on top of that. And then buff and another, because you can see I buffed that. And then we're going over with a second layer of the base coat again. Then in the lamp you go. Then we're going to use this Your Sugar stamping plate. We want that jellyfish there and that, I don't know what to call it, some form of shell, but it looks like the one from the Little Mermaid, so that's totally why we're using it. So I want it to try and reverse stamp with gel, which I did manage successfully in my Christmas video, the Mickey Christmas one. So we're using Moyu and Born Pretty for the stamping. So that's stamped absolutely fine, but then I wanted to do the gel because what you need to do is you need to put it on there and cure it a little bit, but as you can see on the stamp, it minimizes itself. It doesn't stay where you want it to. Can you tell every time I go somewhere else, the bit that I've just done is sort of shrinking a little bit? So it needs to be something you need to do really quickly. Or you just need to do it with regular polish, like stamping polish. What a nightmare. And I don't know if I cured this for too long, because then the outline didn't come through with it. Oh, what a fiasco. Look at that. So I stamped over it again with the black, and then I'm going over it with the outline, using my detailer brush. I might do another video on this, like just to practice, like, so you can see the mistakes not to make, how long to cure it for. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. So yeah, we're just filling in the little bits. This definitely was the stamping disaster of 2023. So just flash curing that, don't want it to blob together. Just while we do the little touch-ups. So I'm just going to redo the outlines that I just didn't stamp very well or just were a bit too thin. So then I want to use this one for the little voice shell. This one goes just as disastrously as the first. So we're going to use the little torch again and the detailer brush. So the jellyfish doesn't look too bad there. So we're using that black Born Pretty stamping polish again, which is really good. I'm really glad I bought them. I think I bought them from Amazon. And I don't know if even the original stamping didn't go very well. No, it didn't with that one. It went a bit pants. But I was fed up. And I wanted to finish because I was like, oh. See, it's all right if everything goes fine, but it was just like everything with this nail just failed. Massive fail. Just trying to work really quickly and it just doesn't happen. Never mind. So we're just using the little torch. I think I definitely cured it for too long. I think that's why the background didn't come off with it, but what a load of crap. So I'm just sort of filling in the bits that should be there. I can't be the only one that has nail stamping disasters though, surely. Surely other people don't have successes all the time with stamping. So we're going to go in with the black outline now. And I think this was just like an extra bonus nail, really. I just wanted to do an extra little something, try out the stamping polishes, see if it would work again with gel. Because I was really pleased at Christmas when it worked with gel. Oh, never mind. So use your fine detailer brush if you're wanting to do outlines like this. Because stamping plates are often the outlines are really sort of thin lines, which is sort of hard to get with any brushes really, but this Nailed It by Chelsea one is definitely one of the best, I think. So we're just fudging it at this point, really. Wishing that we were on a tropical island somewhere. But anyway, I thought it wanted a little bit of zazz. So I've got this mermaid cat eye, but I forgot it was a cat eye, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted it to have a bit of sparkle on top of it. So I should have actually used the magnets here, but it's just really pretty. Just a little extra finish to it, that's all. I just wanted a bit of sparkle. And there we have sparkly jellyfish and sparkly shell. And there we go, that's it out of the lamp. Gonna use a shiny top coat, obviously. I really enjoyed doing this, few nails. I really enjoyed doing the 3D, modelling clay. It was fab. So expect more coming your way. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Look how cute. Thanks so much for watching anyway. Give it a like and subscribe if you liked it. Bye.